everybody, I'm back. And now that we've had given time for the dough to chill, I'm going to get it out of the bowl. We need to now lay it down out on some parchment paper. And I will need a rolling pin. And a little trick so that the dough doesn't stick to the rolling pin is to spread some flour on the dough a little bit and a little bit on the rolling pin. Sorry, I'm out of frame for a second here. Now, we want to roll this out thin enough and wide enough so we can have it as the pie crust. And I'm sorry I didn't mention at the beginning of this video, I am making a broccoli, chicken sausage, onion quiche. You could stop here and this would be fine for the crust. You want to make sure that the crust is flat enough. Sorry for the flour hands. I, on the other hand, am going to fold it over. As you can clearly see what I'm about to do. As you clearly see, this is what the dough looks like right now. And we're going to now, I'm going to fold it over. Because now we're going to thin this dough out just a little bit more. So I want the pie crust to be kind of flaky. But that's your choice. If you don't want it to be flaky, you can just stop right here. It'll still be a perfectly good pie crust for your quiche or whatever pie you want to make. So, I hope everybody's been having a good Friday. Tell me what's going on with you guys lately, and have you guys done any baking or cooking recently, and what is your favorite dish to make? I'd really love to know the comments below this video if you have any dishes that you enjoy making or cooking, or what any other things that you like to bake. And if you would like me to do one of your favorite dishes, I would love you to leave a comment below this video and tell me, and I'd be happy to try it. Now you will need a pie pan, and any size pie pan you have, just use it. Right now I'm using an 8-inch pie pan. And what I'm doing right now is tracing out the shape of the pie pan so I can fit it in here. And don't make my mistake, and I hate to say this one again, but you might want to do more flour than I did, so that you don't have the dough sticking to the parchment paper. What, honey? Shh. Sorry about that, guys. That was my cat. The next thing you guys will need to do is you'll need to oil up your pan and a little bit of flour in the pan, so that the crust does not stick to the pan. And the little trick I do is I put the oil on a paper towel so I can spread the right amount of oil in the pan. The other thing you can use also is butter. Butter works well too. You will only need about a tablespoon of flour. I would say no more than that. But that's up to you how much you will need, or how much you feel you need. And you want to put it right in the middle. And then you want to shake off the excess so you have just enough to coat the pan. The next thing you will need to do is to make a simple egg wash so you can have a brown crust. If you don't want it brown, you can leave it right like this. Make sure also to put some holes so it doesn't puff up too much. So you'll want to take a fork and you'll want to poke some holes in it on the bottom. And you want to poke enough so that the crust doesn't rise up too much. But don't poke the holes too hard or aggressively, because then you're going to have a bad pie crust, which I don't think you guys want that. Now we need to make the egg wash, which is pretty simple. You just need 1 egg and a little bit of water, and that's it. I usually crack the egg on the near the bowl. Some people will do it on the side of the bowl, which I guess you could, but I worry about eggshells getting into it. So, as you see, the crack is perfect. So then the next thing is just having the egg come out. We just need a little bit of water in this to make an egg wash. That's all we need. Now you will need a brush so you can brush on the egg wash onto your finished pie crust. So all you need is to brush on just a little bit. You don't need a lot, you just need enough so the crust will come out nice and brown. Okay. Now that we got the pie crust with the egg wash on it, we need to put it in a 400-degree oven for 30 minutes. And I'm going to take a pause here now, and I'll be right back.